My name is Tatiana Calvo, and I'll be presenting the use of acupuncture. What acupuncture is the oldest alternative medicine used in the entire world. This medicine was originally conceived in Chinese. It is really effective. It's been used for more than 2,000 years. So, the Chinese medicine, what they use for acupuncture is to balance the energy flow or life force, which they call it in their native language qi or qi, which is believed to that the energy would flow throughout your body by inserting these needles like into the points. Acupuncture practitioners believe that the energy flow would be rebalanced. And Western practitioners, they believe that acupuncture stimulates the nerves, the muscles, and kinetic tissues. This stimulation appears to boost the activity for your natural body painkillers and to increase your blood flow. So how is it used? Well, it would depend on the session, like from 30 minutes to 60 minutes per session. What they do is lay you on your back, or depending on what type of position they believe that they want you to be, then they would make sure that they would have like specific points to put the needles into your body. These needles are extremely thin. They're like about the size of hair follicles, and they've got to make sure that they don't go deep enough, otherwise they will rupture your veins. So some of the side effects that they have is commonly background information about anything like prescription medicine and stuff. But acupuncture has a few side effects, which it depends on the acupuncture practitioner. Some of the risks that they have is the most common risk is soreness, minor bleeding, minor bruising at the end of the acupuncture sessions. But if it was like too deep, then it would basically puncture an internal organ, or it could spread infections, which I would bring up later, of how licensed acupuncturists clean their equipment. But some of the types of acupuncture is not for everybody. So if you have a bleeding disorder, or if you are pregnant, then I suggest not using acupuncture as your alternative medicine. So illnesses that acupuncture relieves, it doesn't necessarily cure an illness, but it would temporary or in the long run relieve the symptoms. Some of the illnesses that they relieve is mostly pain, like lower back pain, labor pain, menstrual cramps, osteoarthritis, migraines, headaches. And what I've really found interesting is that they also relieve dental pain and nausea and vomiting, which I found really interesting because nausea and vomiting, I was thinking more of a stomach, and I was thinking, that is really interesting to know in the long run. So, the effectiveness. Well, I wouldn't say that the scientists can measure how effective it is, but there have been actual case studies where they actually have a patient who believed that it would work versus the other patient who would believe that it didn't work, 95% of the time, the one who is optimistic about the acupuncture working definitely is effective, while the other patient, not so much. So sterilizing the needle. Well, according to Colorado law, they have to use sterile, non-disposable, disposable equipment, because they have to use new needles per patient, because otherwise it would spread hepatitis B or other blood illnesses to other patients, and it wouldn't be so good. Now, for licensed practitioners, they have to have 2 to 5 work experience, because they don't want anybody who is out of the field, out of a training or certified or any school that they have to go, and they don't want anybody who will be sticking needles. They would know that they would be able to do like more into the veins, putting it in the wrong areas in the body, or not sterilizing their equipment, versus somebody who has more than 5 experience to know what to do, like making sure everything's correct, making sure that they follow regulations of Colorado law, because some of the laws that I researched, it's really strict for acupuncturists, because they want to make sure that it doesn't spread any diseases. They don't want any liability for them or being sued over for not doing their job right. Now, the cost of acupuncture depends on how much the session is. According to Colorado acupuncture laws, they have to have $20 to $40 dollars per session, because it seems more reasonable, because they don't want anything higher than $40, because it would be unnecessary to charge more. So, acupuncture is an old method that has been used for 2,000 years, and it's the most reliable alternative medicine, which some people believe so, some people don't. So, if anyone wants to try alternative medicine or acupuncture or any other methods, then they can. I know it's really scary to be poked 1,000 needles, but hey, it's a new way to learn about other cultures and how their medicine can work. So thank you for watching my speech video, and I hope you have a good day.